Come in. Come in. You can sit right there. So, you want to know what the future holds in store for you? Then you must pick a card. Any card will do. Not that card, this card. It is the moon. It is very mysterious. The next one. It is the devil. The devil. Make the sign of no wait. Make the sign of the cross. Make the sign of the cross. Salt. Salt. We must have salt. Holy oil, that will do it. Holy oil. Holy oil. Come here, come here. I am almost afraid to pick up the next card. Picture, who's the fancy? It is. I cannot let you see this card. I cannot. It is death. It is the death card. I told you not to look at it. I told you. No, wait. You cannot leave. You cannot leave. No, wait. Do not go! You will be so sorry! You will regret this!
Does this look familiar to you? Has this ever happened to you? Are you sick and tired of terroristic tarot readers scaring the damn bejeebus out of you? Well, if so, your pagan salvation has arrived. Tarot lessons by Lucien are here to set you free.
Amen.
Pardon me, folks. Excuse me. So now let us discover the true meaning behind these three cards.
The moon, casting her silver beams through the night sky. So hypnotic is she that she creates lunatics and men that turn into wolves. Our fascination with the moon has led us to build ships that transport us into outer space just so we can touch her. But what does she foretell when she appears in a tarot reading? Let's ask Lucien.
In this card, we find the moon waiting. You stand at the threshold of new experience. The goal here is to dive deeper and deeper into the darkest parts of yourself, to face that which you fear and that which you run from within yourself. Before emerging into the light, you must enter and face the deepest, darkest parts within your own spirit.
The two towers that we see in the background are built on fixed values that our ego clings to and hides behind to avoid fear of being swallowed by the inner senselessness. We build these towers of beliefs, opinions, and ideas, also values, so that life appears to have importance and meaning to our egos. The towers are also symbolic of the birth canal. Only by passing through this gateway will new life arrive. The person who dares to pass through the portal needs unconquerable courage and willingness to make necessary preparations for the journey.
Although it would be nice to have a guide to help light our way along this path, we need to be wary of those offering empty promises, for they do not know the way themselves.
Now ain't that something? Who would have thought the moon... Hey, sweet Jesus, where'd he go? But what about this card right here?
Next, we have a gentleman that makes our blood boil and gives us a fever. He's the fallen angel, the seducer of souls, the king of the scapegoats, and the original bad boy, the devil.
The devil!
So misunderstood, even in the tarot deck.
I am the devil. Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, the Prince of Darkness. Well, the Princess of Darkness, anyway. Here's my card.
Living as we do in the physical world, we have our ego and desires. We cannot know our strengths and weaknesses until we have met temptation.
You'll notice the prominent third eye on the devil's forehead. This refers to his ability to see with the third eye opened. He is a seer who cannot see only the obvious, but also the deeper essence of what he observes. Tremendous powers of regeneration are symbolized by the staff, with the winged globe and the snakes of Horus and Osiris. The phallic column is anchored deep into the earth plane, which is known as Malkut on the Tree of Life. It reaches up and penetrates the heavens, symbolized by the ring of the body of Nuit, goddess of the night sky.
Now, who could have thought one could learn so much from the devil? It almost makes you feel sympathy for the devil. Now, we've got one last card here, and woo-hoo, it's a doozy. Stop doing that. Stop doing the flip-flop.
Well, you are in my chair.
Well, you're not even supposed to be here yet. What are you doing here? Go on, get out of here. Get. People appearing and disappearing, taking my cigarette. Man, I am out of here.
Nobody can outrun it, cheat it, or beat it, and eventually we all must meet it. So before the sand slip through the hourglass, let's take an intimate glimpse into death.
The death card encompasses this time of year in the holiday Sabbath of Samhain. This is a time of transformation. Within every ending is a new beginning. Beginnings and endings coexist simultaneously during this time of year. During this time of year, plants die and decay, so that new life may spring forth. Nothing is more alive than death in a constant cycle of creation.
We see the skeleton poised, about to set forth in motion change and transformation. The snake and scorpion are prepared to deliver their deadly bite. The Egyptian funeral headpiece represents the necessity of carrying old ideas and concepts to the grave. With a sweep of his scythe, which is the moon in its waning aspect, he simultaneously creates humus from the old and bubbles containing new creation.
You're early.